It's another great day for a workout here on Jessica Smith TV. Today is a bar workout geared towards beginners, but it's also a great refresher for more advanced practitioners, and I'll also show you ways to make it more challenging just in case you're up for a little bit more. So just listen to your body and make it work for you, but this is a great introduction to bar if you've never tried it before. So we are going to be using a sturdy chair with a back, or you can use a similarly heighted countertop as well. So I want you to stand into the chair or the countertop with your feet together in what we call parallel stance. So think about zipping the inside edges of your feet together. Squeeze your inner thighs. You're gonna feel the insides of the legs touching, stacking the shoulders right above the hips. Think about pointing your tailbone straight down to the floor. You're not tucking under, just pointing it down. Brace your abs in tight and press your shoulders down your back. So really nice light touch with the fingertips on your bar. And we're gonna flex the feet. Keep your heels touching, but lift your toes off the floor and just externally rotate from your hips. Turn your feet out into what we call first position. Wherever your toes naturally open to is your first position. Keep the heels together. Flex your toes, bring your feet back to that parallel position. So let's do that a little bit quicker, keeping that posture tall, abs in tight. Turn out, turn in. Turn out, turn in. So as you're lifting your toes up off the floor, you're gonna also start to feel the shin muscles engage. And you just feel this nice opening from inside of that hip joint, that internal and external rotation. Last one, out and in. Now just keep it in that parallel stance with the toes pointing forward. We're gonna bend the knees, come down, extend and squeeze. So this is, imagine you're doing this against the wall. You're only moving down and back. So it's different than when we do squats and we sit back into the hips. We just want to bend straight down and lift straight up. So imagine that you're lifting up through the crown of the head. Keep that nice tall posture. Bend and extend. Let's do two more. Bend and extend. Last one. Now we're just going to bend and take it down into a little pulse. So we're going to keep bending the knees. Keep squeezing your inner thighs. Now here's where your options come in. You can keep the heels on the floor or try lifting them slightly, keeping the knees and ankles pressed together as you continue to pulse. Good. So nice tall posture, shoulders down the back. As we pulse, we're gonna start to use the arms. I want you to just take your front arm over your head, make a little half circle, a little frame for your face. Give me a smile too. Good, take it back down to your bar, switch sides. So let's take that a little bit faster. We're gonna come down and lift, tap down, switch arms, down and lift. So we're starting to feel those legs working, down and lift and down and lift. Good, let's do 4 more with the arms. 3, 2, last one. Beautiful, keep the heels lifted, extend the legs, plie, bend the legs, extend and bend. So we want to try and keep those heels off the floor, get taller and bend, taller and bend. You're still in that parallel position with the legs. Lift up and squeeze it and lift and squeeze. Good. Let's do 2 more like this. Now just see if you can find your balance. Let's see if we can bring both arms over the head. Take a second there. And lower the heels, lower the arms. Turn your toes out, keep the heels pressed together. So we're just gonna go back into that little plie and bend. So now we're in that turned out first position. As your knees are bending, we want them to just kind of open right out over the toes. And as you straighten the legs, really squeeze the backs of your knees together. Still keeping everything stacked again. Hips are underneath the shoulders, not pushing back behind you here. Make sure you haven't started to strangle your bar. Nice light fingertips on it. Good, and down. Now, take it down, give me a little pulse. Plie, pulse, good. So again, listen to your body, see what feels good. Maybe try lifting the heels a few inches from the floor, but keep them pressed together. Continue that pulse. Can we go back to alternating those arms? Okay, let's try it. Front arm comes up, and tap and switch. Squeeze and lift, nice tall posture here. Beautiful, that's it. Open that chest. Make that little half circle over your head, frame your smile. And 4, and 3, and 2. One more time with the heels lifted, extend the legs all the way straight and bend. Now, my more advanced folks, You could try this, maybe without the bar. Maybe you want to do a couple without the bar, couple with the bar. Just kind of see what works. Squeeze and bend. Squeeze, keep those heels pressed together. Good, last two. And hold it at the top, see if we can find our balance. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Lower down and release it. Woo! All right, turn back to parallel. Take a big step away from the chair or the countertop. Bend your knees, drop your chest to the floor, and just give me a little pulse. So a nice opening for the shoulders. Squeeze through the inner thighs. I'm gonna start to work through the core muscles around your waistline. So what I want you to do is take your front arm slightly off the bar, reach it out and up. Now just turn your torso and look underneath your armpit. Keep pulsing. Good, so I'm turning through the ribs, working through that core, feeling the shoulder. Take the hand back to the bar, square up your shoulders to the floor. Reach your back arm slightly off the bar, out and up. Turn your chest, look underneath that armpit, pulse. Good, come back down and pulse it. Let's go for 2 counts. So we're gonna reach out and up for 2. Back to the center, 2. Back arm, 2. Back to the center. One more time around that 2 pulse. To the front and center to the back. Single it out for me. Come center, front arm, center, back arm. Keep that arm lifting right above your head as it raises off that chair. It almost feels like a swim stroke. Reach and out, reach, good. And lift, give me 2 more here. Last time. Hold it, walk your hands back to your thighs and just slowly reach towards the floor. Extend your legs as straight as is comfortable, just kind of hang for a stretch. First that. Roll up, pull your abs in tight to your spine, stack the spine, roll it nice and tall. Great job. Okay, so let's take the leg out to the side now that we're warmer. So we're gonna hold on to that countertop or chair. We're gonna turn the bottom heel forward and bend that standing knee. So it's got a nice bend. This is really half of your plie. Outside leg is parallel. Point your toes nice and long. So we're gonna start with that top arm reaching away. We're gonna do a little crunch for the oblique. So I want you to bend your elbow into your knee, crunch, and reach away. So keep that plie in your bottom leg. Ready? Let's start it out here. We're gonna go 1 and tap, 2 and tap, 3, tap, 4, 5, very good, 6, 7, 8, really reach long and away, 9, stretch, 10, more, and 10, and 9, that's it. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, oh my goodness, 4, 3, keep that plie strong, 2, one more time. Now hold it here, take your forearm to the chair or the countertop. That top arm is gonna stay extended. We're gonna lift that leg, flex the foot. I want you to just give me a tiny little pulse, up, up. Still got that nice plie in the bottom leg. Good, push down against your chair or your countertop with that bottom arm. Squeeze, up, up, and keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, nice job. Turn to face the countertop or the chair. Cross that leg over, step back, give your hip a little stretch. Woo, did you feel that? Good. Now we're gonna do the other side. So take a second to just come on up, turn around, and we wanna get into position first. So bottom heel turns forward, give me that plie on that bottom leg, extend and reach away, and we tap the elbow to the knee. 1, and lengthen. 2, reach. 3, good. 4, that's it. 5, really feel that side crunch. 6, 7, 8, 9, beautiful. 10, make it look graceful, not painful. 10, we fake it, right? 9, good. 8, 7, keep that plie strong. 6, and 5, reach long. 4, 3, almost there. 2, give me one more. Beautiful, keep that plie. Forearm to the bar, reach that top arm out, lift that leg, flex your foot, tiny pulses, up, up, up. So you just lift as high as you can. Keep squeezing, push your shoulders down your back. Good, lift, lift, keep that plie in the bottom leg. I know it's dying, we're almost to that stretch. Woo. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Face the chair, sit back, cross the leg over. Woo. All right, excellent. So let's work into the booty a little bit more. So we're gonna stay facing into the bar, come back to parallel, point one leg long behind you. So lengthen, pointing out through that toe. And I want you to just keep your shoulders down, abs in tight. We're just gonna lift that back leg up. Keep it low, but behind your hip. Don't let it drift out to the side. We're just gonna start lifting that back leg. Tiny little pulse up, up, up. If you feel like you're ready for more of a challenge, try lifting your heel. Even more, front arm can come up too. So keep the pelvis square to your bar. Focus on squeezing through your back cheek. So you know your options, you do what you need to do. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Lower the heel if you have it lifted. Now we're gonna bend that back knee and the standing leg. So bend both knees. Reach that back leg up as high as you can. I want you to bend your elbows, hinge forward, so kind of pitch your upper body forward. So we're leaning slightly into that bar. Keep the knee turned out, and then we're gonna do a little pulse from here. Up. Optional, lift your bottom heel. Work it, tiny range of motion, lots of effort. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Don't collapse into the bar. Bend your elbows by your sides. Push against it for support. Put your bottom heel down if you need to. Squeeze, you're gonna feel that in the low back as well as the glutes because they're working together for you. And up, 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 that's it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, oh my goodness. Come on up. Let's go right into the other side really quickly. Woo! Set it up parallel. Point the leg back. Lift the chest. Extend that leg low behind your hip so your pelvis stays square and forward, and lift it from here. Tiny little pulses. Option to lift the bottom heel. Option to lift the front arm. So we're not leaning forward just yet here. Tiny little, just think up, up, up. Feel the glutes doing the work. Reach your energy long and out through your back toe. Squeeze. Good work, guys. So even though these are basic moves, my heart rate is up. I hope your heart rate's up too. We're working it. Good. Lower the heel just to start this next one off. Bending both knees. You're gonna lift that back leg as high as you can. Turn that knee out. Bend your elbows, pitch forward from your hips, but don't collapse. And pulse from here with that optional challenge option. Optional challenge option. Lift the bottom heel. I guess I said option plenty of times. And lift. Good. Option being the key word. You can put your heel down if you need to. If you're cursing at me right now, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep on lifting. Good. Come on, don't collapse forward. Press down and away from that bar. Elbows squeezing in by your sides. Woo. Almost done, guys. Come on. Things are starting to shake. That means we're making changes. Good. And 4, and 3. Oh my gosh. 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's turn it around. So this is gonna be a little different. If you're on a countertop, you're gonna be more of a high angle. If you're using a chair, we're gonna hold on to the seat of it. Please do be careful that your chair isn't gonna slide away from you if you put some pressure into it. You can put it against the couch or a wall for safety too. So first, let's just take a little stretch back. Place your hands on the countertop or the seat of your chair. Bend your knees and stretch back. Woo, feeling good. So we're gonna come forward into a little modified plank position. Get your shoulders over your hands and walk your feet back enough that you really feel your abs kicking in. So we're gonna work that upper body and the abs. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Press away from the chair or that countertop. We're gonna do a tiny little bend in your elbows, nothing major. We're gonna do tiny little pulses from here. In and in and in. Now, if this is too much for you, here's a modified version. Keep your feet closer and press from here, okay? What's really key though is that you'll notice my shoulders are still over my hands. That's gonna load the triceps. We don't wanna be back here. We wanna keep the weight forward. So legs, take them where you need them. Tiny little bend. So it's not a full tricep push-up. It's a little micro bend and press. Woo, starting to feel it, right? and squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze elbows in tight to your sides. Give me 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3. Oh my goodness, 2 and 1. Walk your feet closer, sit back, stretch it out. Great work. All right, so we're finishing up here. We're gonna go into a little ab work standing. Come forward. Take a nice grand plie. So you're gonna bend both knees out over the toes, abs and inner thighs. So we're gonna sweep this leg across to the corner. As your legs extend, lift your heel up, step out to grand plie. Sweep this leg up and across. I should move my chair over a little more. Let's try that again. That was our practice. So we have grand plie and squeeze. Now notice I'm coming in and out of your first position. Remember that stance? Out and squeeze. Good. Let's add some arms. Arms are out in second position. Squeeze and lift, opposite arm overhead. Second position. Squeeze and lift. Down. Up. Now, if you got it, make it a little faster. Plie. Cross over. Plie. Cross over. Plie. Abs are tight, helping to lift that leg. Squeeze, out, and lift one more time. Out, and lift. Great job. Take your feet wide. Give me a stretch. And come center. Other side. Big stretch. Beautiful. Bend both knees. Hands on top of the thighs. Inhale, round your back. Exhale, arch. Inhale, round. Exhale, arch. Take your hands together behind your back, open across your chest, let your head fall forward. Slowly come up with a flat back. Take your time, don't stand up too fast. Take your hands right behind your hips, give me a little extension back. Beautifully done. Good, so if this got you in the mood to do some bar, keep going with me. We have a whole playlist of bar workouts available below in the video description. So just click on that to continue working out with me. Otherwise, you are done. You did a fantastic job today. Thanks so much for joining me for this bar for beginners routine. And I'll look forward to sweating with you again real soon. Take care, everybody. Sleepy, you wanna say hi to everyone? Can we say hi? Say good job, everybody.